Hello and welcome, I'm Sam and I invite you to join me on a journey into Namibia, a land of ancient wonders and dramatic landscapes. Let our adventure begin. Our journey begins in the heart of the NamibiaDunes National Park at Sossusvlei. Here, the world's tallest dunes rise like giants, waves of red and orange sand sculpted by wind over millions of years. Climbing these dunes at dawn, the sand cool beneath your feet is a test of will and wonder. As the sun rises, the dunes ignite in brilliant color, casting sharp shadows and revealing a surreal landscape of curves and contrasts. From the summit, the desert stretches endlessly, a silent ocean of sand. Dune 45 and Big Daddy are the most iconic, each offering a unique challenge and breathtaking view. The climb is meditative, the descent pure exhilaration as you bound down the slip face. This daily sunrise ritual is nature's masterpiece, a reminder of the power of sun, sand, and wind. The dunes are alive, ever-changing, shaped by the elements. Standing here you feel both small and deeply connected to Earth's ancient rhythms. Sossusvlei is a place of profound silence and beauty, an unforgettable introduction to Namibia's wonders. The artistry of nature is on full display, sculpted over millennia. To witness this is to see the Earth in its most elemental form. The memory of these colors and shapes lingers long after you leave. Welcome to the heart of the Namib. Just beyond Sossusvlei lies DesertLandscapes, a place of haunting beauty. Here, ancient camelthorn trees stand as blackened skeletons on a white clay pan, surrounded by fiery dunes and a piercing blue sky. These trees, preserved for nearly 1,000 years, are silent witnesses to a vanished oasis. The contrast, white pan, black trees, orange dunes, is striking, almost otherworldly. The silence is absolute, broken only by the wind and your footsteps on cracked earth. Walking among these ancient forms, you feel the weight of time and the fragility of life. DesertLandscapes is a photographer's dream, its stark simplicity and surreal light creating unforgettable images. In morning or evening, shadows stretch across the pan, and the dunes glow with inner fire. The scale is deceptive. Up close the trees are massive, their age etched in every twist of bark. This is a graveyard of beauty, a place for contemplation and awe. DesertLandscapes reminds us how climate and time can transform even the most vibrant places. It is a living museum of resilience and surrender. To visit is to step into a natural masterpiece, a silent theater of history. Here, cycles of life and death are written in sand and wood. It is one of Earth's most unforgettable landscapes. DesertLandscapes is Namibia's haunting heart. We travel north to Etosha National Park, one of Africa's greatest wildlife sanctuaries. At its heart lies the Etosha Pan, a vast white salt flat visible from space. In the dry season, animals gather at waterholes along the pan's edge, creating spectacular wildlife scenes. Zebra, springbok and gemsbok approach cautiously, ever alert for predators. Elephants arrive in herds, led by wise matriarchs, dominating the waterholes with quiet authority. Lions emerge at dusk, their presence electrifying the air. If you're lucky, you might glimpse the rare black rhinoceros, a symbol of hope for endangered species. Giraffes glide through acacia trees, ostriches stride across the plains, and bird life flourishes, from lilac-breasted rollers to martial eagles. Each waterhole is a microcosm of survival and coexistence. The pan's stark backdrop highlights every animal, dust swirling in golden sunset light. Etosha is a lesson in interdependence. The harsh dry season brings life together in dramatic ways. The landscape itself is a character, vast, white, and timeless. To witness this is to see nature's drama unfold on a grand stage. The balance here is delicate, shaped by millennia of adaptation. Etosha is a privilege to experience, a living testament to Africa's wild heart. Here, every day is a new chapter in the story of survival. Welcome to the Great White Place. Next we journey west to the Skeleton Coast, where desert meets sea in a landscape of haunting desolation. Shipwrecks litter the shore, rusting reminders of the Atlantic's power and the fog's treachery. The fog, born from cold ocean currents, sustains life in the desert. Plants and insects harvest its moisture. Endless dunes spill onto the beach, where the Atlantic pounds the sand in a constant roar. Despite its name, the Skeleton Coast teems with life. Cape fur seals gather in vast colonies, their calls echoing above the surf, attracting scavengers like hyenas and jackals. Inland, desert-adapted elephants and lions roam the gravel plains and dry riverbeds, surviving against all odds. The landscape is raw and mysterious, untouched for millennia. For hundreds of kilometers there is only sand, rock and sea, a true wilderness. The Himba call it the land god made in anger. Yet its beauty is undeniable. Exploring here is humbling. Nature's power and isolation are absolute. The stories of the Skeleton Coast are written in rust and whispered by the wind. It is a place of ghosts, survivors, and sublime beauty. The wildness here commands respect and awe. This is Namibia's most haunting chapter. The Namib is the world's oldest desert, seemingly lifeless but teeming with remarkable survivors. The gemsbok or oryx thrives here, able to go weeks without water, its body adapted to extreme heat. Springbok leap across the plains, their pronking a joyful display of agility and health. Desert-adapted elephants, lean and sure-footed, travel vast distances guided by memory and instinct. The Namib desert beetle drinks from fog, collecting droplets on its back atop the dunes. Golden moles swim beneath the sand and shovel-snouted lizards dance to avoid the scorching surface. The welwitschia plant, with just 2 ancient leaves, absorbs moisture from the fog and can live over 1,500 years. Every creature and plant here is a marvel of adaptation, a champion of endurance. Survival depends on innovation, finding water, escaping heat, and conserving energy. The Namib teaches us that life is tenacious and endlessly creative. Even in the harshest places, nature finds a way. To witness this resilience is to gain a new appreciation for the ingenuity of life. The desert is not empty. It is alive with stories of survival. The Namib is a living testament to nature's power and persistence. Rising from Damaraland's plains is Spitskappe, the Matterhorn of Namibia, a dramatic cluster of granite peaks. Formed over 120 million years ago, these ancient domes are sculpted by wind and time. As sunlight shifts, the rocks glow from pink to fiery orange, transforming the landscape. Spitskappe is also an open-air gallery with sandrock art hidden in caves and overhangs. Scenes of hunting and spiritual life painted in ochre. Discovering these paintings is like finding a secret window into the past. The area is a playground of natural arches and boulders, the most famous being the Rock Arch, a perfect frame for sunrise or sunset. At night the sky dazzles with stars, the Milky Way stretching overhead in breathtaking clarity. The silence and vastness inspire reflection and awe. Whether climbing, exploring, or simply watching the sunset, Spitskappe leaves a lasting impression. It is a place of stark beauty, deep history, and profound peace. Here, stone and sky tell stories older than memory. Spitskappe is a sanctuary for those seeking connection to the ancient earth. It is Namibia's granite heart. Our final stop is the Caprivi Strip, now the Zambezi region, a lush, riverine paradise in Namibia's northeast. Here, great rivers like the Okavango and Zambezi create a mosaic of floodplains, swamps, and forests. The contrast with the desert is striking. Thick greenery, humid air, and a chorus of wildlife. Life revolves around the water. Locals travel by Mokoro canoe, and animals gather in abundance. Elephants swim across channels, hippos grunt in the shallows, and crocodiles bask on sandy banks. Bird life is spectacular, with kingfishers, fish eagles, and colonies of bee-eaters brightening the scene. The region is a vital corridor for wildlife, linking wilderness areas across southern Africa. Towering trees and papyrus reeds line the waterways, ever-changing with the seasonal floods. The Caprivi is a vision of wild, wet Africa, teeming with life and color. It reminds us of Namibia's incredible diversity, from desert to wetland. This oasis is a fitting, vibrant finale to our journey. Here, water creates a sanctuary of abundance. The Caprivi is Namibia's living Eden. Our journey through Namibia ends, but its spirit endures. From desert to wetland, we've witnessed resilience, beauty, and the timeless power of nature. Thank you for joining us. Until the next adventure.